into the pull-up. Alexander sticking with the play. Wallace, he can't finish. Holmgren is there, and he gets the deuce. Advantage for the Thunder. Mitchell swing it. Holmgren, nice touch.
Taking advantage of that middle of the.
He came in. He just trying to fit in. Trying to take over. That's a bucket and a. To the rack. Holmgren throws it down out of the timeout. That's always a good feeling. 63-56. Thunder in front, just over 2 minutes gone by. I'll tell you. Holmgren, the long arm of the law. That's a man's chair for Holmgren. Connects.
And on the other side.
As you mentioned, they still enter this year as the youngest team in the NBA. And oh, by the way, guys, it gets scarier for the rest of the league.
Well, this is a team that, again, has a chip on their shoulder. Lob speed to Holmgren, he tips it in. You know, I'll tell you what, this is only second. It wasn't working. Turnover again. They've got cross-match transition. Now it's off the Holmgren straight. Down the goal to the bucket. Boots looking at the body and he lays it in. The corner. Holmgren sneaks in to tap it down. They'll lead the fast break.
Come on now, KYP, know your personnel. He is capable. One of their last 14 threes.
The 7-footer Holmgren just steps into that 16-footer. Wallace almost falls out of bounds, gets it back to Louis. Chet Holmgren comes flying in for the putback.
Those cannot
be flailing in his face. The big two-hand flush. He's having quite a night. 20.
The same publicity that everyone did, despite coming from France. As Holmgren, he will pull up off the nice good touch there from the big man. Turnover. That's good defense by Caruso. The perimeter, Shea. Feeling the pressure. Open man, it's Holmgren. Catch fire three. Worst position possible. On a shot that's short. Wiggins. Get it outside where Chet Holmgren is making good decisions when he has the basketball. Two-game road trip. Holmgren taking with the scoop. Leading to Holmgren on the run. He'll take it to the rim. Takes a little contact. That scoop and score. Yeah.
And then there were two. Just the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The only two undefeated teams left. Chris Paul first for the Spurs, working diligently to help Victor Wembanyama improve his game. Holmgren a good look, and the three goes down. And a turnover. Holmgren in transition with the slam. Trying to force it into Vince are different. Has not started yet. Started about a third of the games a year ago. Holmgren spinning and shooting and heading over helmets. He's in double.
With the coaching change, Kenny Atkinson off to a great start there on a team had a lot of success in the regular season a year ago.
What a move. Forcing a turnover. Trailer three, Holmgren. It's good. Mitchell had trouble with it. Back out to Isaiah Joe. Blows by Wemby. Drives and leaves it for Holmgren, who slams it.
And up the floor is Williams. Lead pass to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Share of the basketball as Williams leaves it for Holmgren. And a two-hand.
Chet Holmgren straight away for three. Got off to a slow start from above the arc, but has found the range, so to speak, of late. Harden runs into Holmgren. Now Holmgren gets the ball back at the foul line and knocks it down for two. 61-60, Clippers out in
shots. His mere presence. And then that was a drive. Yeah, that. Who's not physical?
The officials
How can you miss that? My goodness.
Holmgren. They are one of the best transition defense teams in the NBA. What? Let's get a little bit of a chuckle in. There's one. Get around the corner. Got high five. Now the throw can get on the move. Here's Jalen Williams. Finding his way to the rim.
Difference in this game. Holmgren for Chet. And he knocks it in. Just delayed. Into the basket. And Chet. Offensive rebound, OKC. And Holmgren dunks it. Timeout. Alexander. Missed it. And Holmgren with the tip-in. That's big. Regret here. Holmgren lets it go. And he puts it in. That's a rebound. It's a
and get in that sweet spot, and then get back on and drop the ring. The release said, Holmgren will turn around shot with the left hand. I know that's hard to believe. It's Holmgren on the turnaround. Kept the pivot foot down on the spin. Matched up on Zion. Kept the dribble alive. Back outside. Low shot clock. It's Holmgren. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Holmgren left hand. Uses shoulder and he creates some space. And puts it in. Some injuries in his career. Couldn't play in the playoffs. Holmgren, long time as he splashes one.
You got your lunch bill in your hand. That's his second offensive rebound. That's not an offensive rebound there.
3-point attempts as well. So
Alexander, slam down. It's Holmgren with a here. Down by as many as 17. Swing it. Holmgren, open look. Bingo. A three.
that was really, that was a huge shot there. I was gonna say that might have sealed the deal, but they.
Jazz trying to get scrappy with Hartenstein down on the baseline. Outside three, good. That's Holmgren who can shoot the triple. Only his 14th game play. Remember, he missed
10+ more possessions. Gets a second chance at it right there.
So, Holmgren takes on JC. Chet Holmgren with a 9-point half.
A local difference that's built for a crowd.
Gordon inside somehow. Chet Holmgren able to break through.
Catching Holmgren in that restricted area and getting the shot off the glass.
That's his first score of this game. Good bounce by Chet. 6 by Isaiah Joe. Gordon. As I watched Chet Holmgren play,
That was the second game of a back-to-back for the Thunder. in the game right before the All-Star break. Chet Holmgren launches his first shot and knocks it down.
So starting double big, he obviously moves to the floor because of that stretch. He's got to make those shots.
And Holmgren has a chance to be one of the special players in the league. He's got that range, knocks down another. That's his second three playing here. He's from Minneapolis. He's a great high school player. Holmgren lays it up and in, and Hartenstein, beautiful pass. Clark getting the start in just his 16th game in the NBA as Holmgren lead for the T-Wolves. Dort, Jalen Williams lines that one up. Holmgren, nice tip in. He's got 14. The Thunder hold on. Hartenstein, alley-oop to Holmgren. And a technical. Gilgeous-Alexander drives in. They go back up top. Holmgren tries a three, pumps it in. Holmgren.
Excellent point as well. Holmgren powers in. Can't stop that. By 9. Holmgren. Spins it home. Body bump from Keon Johnson. Defeated. Hartenstein lets it fly. Yes, sir. It's a 3.
No, you've picked up your series, though.
Turnaround Holmgren. He converts on the get back up to 13. But it's been shrinking. Holmgren, open 3. OKC had a huge lead against Minnesota. To deal. Blocked by Sharp, followed by Holmgren. Williams drive. Williams.
And again, it just takes a little time. You get that little playing time, and that's what happens.
Chet Holmgren takes it to the glass to open the active. They are defensively the league leader in team steals. Holmgren lays it in. Timeout Atlanta. Picks it up top to Hartenstein. Back on it to Chet, and the reverse easy touch.
Didn't put enough on it. Now you got to run offense. Holmgren. There's a simple inside. Trying to finish over Holmgren and Hartenstein. Seems like a difficult proposition. That time. But two of them look over the line, and it's Holmgren.
That first free throw. When it's an and one, you're a little worried about that. You feel like you've already put the work in. They're going to have to earn this one.
And J-Dub, no!
The youngest ever to get the 1 seed, and the youngest in the history of the league to win a playoff series as Holmgren drills a 3, 36% on the year.
Just keep executing, keep taking care of the ball. They thrive off the turnovers.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is not hitting the 3 ball yet, but what can you guys do to disrupt him when he drives it and in the mid-range?
36 hours. They'll play here tomorrow night. Holmgren driving, lefty skirt is good for Chet Holmgren. He's got 7 points straight day. Turnover, Denver, live ball just a second, and a slam by Holmgren. Timeout, Denver. The late mid-30s prior to that. He's not known really as a three-point shooter. In his previous 6 seasons in the league. And not sure if he got hit in the face while there wasn't a foul call. Holmgren with the slam. Michael Malone calls a timeout, but I was grabbed on the play. He was emphatic.
Biggest lead of the night for Denver. 7 points. Holmgren to the 6
with those 23 points. 8 for 14. One more to Holmgren. Had it blocked. Horford got a piece of it. Holmgren got to carry him and lays it home. A great closeout.
While Tatum and Peyton Pritchard have admitted to stealing parts of, Al's daily routine, Horford has been mirroring others for a while.
Meanwhile, Derek White has scored the last 9 in a row for the Celtics. Holmgren got it to go. No whistle. If you watch Peyton Pritchard play once against some of the better players on the Celtic team, you're not surprised by practicing Muslim, observing Ramadan like many around the world. With his first field goal just a moment ago. So this is already. Holmgren with 9 rebounds. Caught that one coming in hot. And what a conversion by the big man.
That's a tough catch and finish.
Man, he could 37 now. Holmgren open from deep. Got it.
See, I mean, this.
Lucas Alexander into the front court. His team up by 3. Chet connects on the 3. Chet
gives it up. Hartenstein attacking. Kicks out to Williams. Extra pass. Holmgren for 3. It's good.
Chet Holmgren who rests
the season. You mentioned dealing with injuries. Shea with the kick out. There is Holmgren on the drive. Free throw line runner.
How about the touch from
the ball handler? However, you still have to allow guys to be able to cut away from the ball. Holmgren rises and connects. Williams is very clearly not going to win MVP this season.
And we were here last Sunday, and we asked Doc Rivers about this. Chet Holmgren knocks down his second 3 of the game.
Milwaukee turns it over. Henrich Williams, hard drive, the discard, dumps it off to Holmgren for 2, and we time Caruso on the offensive board. The ball rotates. Joe, corner 3. No good.
As Holmgren tries to make his move on the baseline. There's a little pressure, and then passes it over.
You'd like to bring it up when it's still there. 5 of 5 from the field. 2 of 2 from the That's that extra effort that you really like. The nice play by Chet. You can't get closer to the use every bit.
He took to a couple of defenders. Holmgren off the catch. Down to Jay Willis on the cut by Jones. Lifts it up. And Chet Holmgren gets over that two-handed stuff. Nicely done. The extra pass. Just uses size. Uses length. Charlotte put up 35 points in that second quarter. 27 of them came via the 3. He's tagged on the drive. As you see Chet Holmgren.
Make the French first and slow down. How about this? He's going to slow down. This is Chet Holmgren.
Can't confirm. Very good, boys and girls.
Yeah, I was going to say, Curse, that little pump looked like you wanted to stay with you. Holmgren decides to drive. Ball fake once again. The scope of the score. Holmgren's had a couple of those.
He is deadly from that mid-range.
Chet Holmgren just back from a hip injury in the starting lineup as he knocks down the 3. You see Isaiah Hartenstein wearing the face mask. Holmgren, back-to-back buckets.
Gotta keep it going.
They're struggling to break you guys down in the half court. How do you continue to stifle them defensively?
Just playing as all 5, communicating.
Chet Holmgren guarded by LaRavia. Holmgren goes up strong, knocked away by DeRozan. Holmgren's second effort.
He's 7-3.
Last night to Boston. SGA in the corner, Henrich Williams. No-look feed. Holmgren rises up and throws it down. Williams down low to Holmgren. He'll try Sabonis again. This time, he gets it to go to the West play-in. Kings very much in the mix. Holmgren. Kings wanted to travel. He spins and he scores.
Probably should have.
But excellent on the defensive end. On-man rush. 3-on-2. Holmgren scores under that layup. Nice. SGA. So smooth. Oh, what a pass. Hartenstein. Snuck it right across the baseline. Cole from the floor. Going with the jumbo left to start the second. Holmgren rolling up the floor. Momentum was taking him away from the cup. But he's a mid-range master like everybody was in the 90s. Spearheading the offense. With the guy we're talking about.
Holmgren with a show and go. Close by Curran for the punt.
He lost it to SGA. Thunder in transition. The lob, the punt, the finish, the timeout for Detroit. That blood clotting issue. Holmgren trying to turn the corner against Duran. Does, and one!
Penetration to the paint, again, layup.
So we have got to show a little bit more resistance out there. They also turn you over a little bit. That's kind of their bread and butter. What do you guys got to do with ball security?
Back out to J-Dub. Inside to Chet. Over Duran. Got it. That's a nice check. Holmgren inside. Back at Hardaway Jr. with a sweet finger roll. Easily on the edges against Holmgren. Holmgren trying to walk him down. Got to the rim and laid it in with the left.
You're going to get open looks, knock it down, and you can loosen up Oklahoma City's defense.
The first shot of the game is a three by Chet Holmgren. To Hartenstein to Dort, run off the three-point line. Now in the corner, Holmgren's already made one, and now he's got 5 threes to start the game. The other night, Tank Dell was here. Here's Chet, and he makes another three. They've only made 5. 7th in the league in rebounding is Isaiah Hartenstein out of Chet Holmgren, and he makes another three, 4 of 6 from distance. That's 24 for Şengün. Holmgren, the ball fake to reset the shot, and another triple. He's got 5 of them. Timeout, Houston.
Adjustments, and we've seen them.
Holmgren. That is number 6, and that is a new career high for him from the three-point line. 6 of 8 from 3.
At the same time, something that has been a priority is Holmgren drives, goes with the left hand. That is a beautiful finish as he went right around the side. Shea again battling. Holmgren, he'll load it up and knock it down. That is an in rhythm, preventing the layup. Now here he is on the other end, and he'll follow it up. Nice finish in transition. Shooting at the same point in the first half. Here the second. As Holmgren, he will line that one up from downtown. Tries to make his move. Holmgren got the flyby from LeBron. Loads up and cashes it in from deep. There to disrupt the action as Hartenstein collapsed on, sees the cut. Holmgren, the recipient of that nice.
Doncic and also James.
Holmgren gets the push bounce from him. Wiggins stops it off. Holmgren, and he had the size on Vanderbilt as he flicks it up and in.
14 lead changes. The ball ties. All of a sudden now you make that 15 lead changes.
And 26 last night in 35-minute run is Holmgren with a spin baseline. Williams takes a beat on the drive. Doesn't give it a floater, no. Tapped up by Holmgren though.
You don't get to see him post up much.
Double figures for Dunn and Chet Holmgren. The Phoenix turnover. Pocket pass. Williams finds a trailing Holmgren. Tied him inside and get the turnaround. Just get rid of it quickly.
It's been a while, K-Ray.
Third three-point knockdown for O'Neal as he went 1 for 12. So already better than that tonight with 2 of 3. Holmgren for 3. First basket of the game for Chet Holmgren. Great.
In playoff games, Holmgren says there's a sense of knowing what to expect that settles you down right on cue. I gotta tell you, this looks like a very...
For Memphis, Jaren Jackson 1 rebound and 2 points. John Morant had 11 points, but it was 4 of 11 from the floor, and now the Thunder pushed their lead to a game-high 37. He was with Jimmy Calhoun as a manager at Connecticut from 2003 to 2007. Sam Preston. Joe controls it. Holmgren will let it fly. That's good. 13th three-pointer for Oklahoma City in the third.
Alexander making his first significant touch nearly 3 minutes into the game. That's good. And it's a little disappointing after seeing Jarvis Martin shoot around and Chet knock down a big 3. I just expected a little more fire. See Simone, Sydney Finland-born interim head coach of his team last summer. That is Holmgren. Drawing, of course, 4 turnovers on Memphis' last 5 possessions. Sweet little touch. Holmgren. And right there, Wallace just ripping it out. Holmgren coming with some nasty. SGA probing. Hartenstein. Still working. Moran, you possession, and they begin the second half with a Chet. It's Holmgren. Gives 5 to shoot into the corner. Holmgren from deep. That's good. What a luxury to have. Williams probing here. Holmgren has it up again from deep. And here comes
initiating the offense.
Holmgren coming hard. Easy feelings in this building. Holmgren,
gotta guard Holmgren. He's heating up. Just knocked down his 4-3.
Leading over that series. NBA.com. Visit the NBA.
And what's your 3 unlocks? Is a
left wing Caruso into the paint. Holmgren. We are knotted. Played 32 games without John Morant this season. They went 18 and 14 in his absence. Holmgren. Look at the stat sheet. They're shooting 50% from the field without John Morant. Beautiful Euro step. You are not supposed to. Your heart stand is steal. Nasty finish.
3-point line with both teams. And in fact, OKC has taken an over. Holmgren hangs in there to bank it home.
Tell you, 7-1.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Holmgren, slashing to the rim, and he finishes.
Come on, Ian.
Set the floor, intercepted by Dort. Holmgren gets in for 2. That in cake. The ball is popping. Holmgren cashes in. That's a long 2-pointer for Chet Holmgren.
They've done a good job of that here tonight.
Holmgren drive, Holmgren finish.
How about 2 game winners in the same postseason?
Holmgren cans it from the corner. They're not going down. They've been well contested. Holmgren with a head of steam. Layup goes and a foul. No. Rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Yes, a 3.
Right there, Gilgeous-Alexander just went and took that.
In transition, here come the Thunder. There's the lob, and this time they delivered it correctly to Holmgren.
Well, this team can really get out and run, even though that
skip pass. One more to Holmgren. His second 3 ball is pure.
Really good ball movement against.
Dave Now was happy to see him rediscover his offense. And Holmgren, what a catch! And Holmgren against Jokic. Man, how many times do you see a 7'1" guy put it on the deck like that? Got Wiggins with him. Holmgren wide open for the punch.
Yeah, that's just too easy. Not everybody in blue. Defender and Williams.
Holmgren open underneath. Great pump fake. Put 2 in the air and slammed it home. Boy, Chet Holmgren having him established in that essentially zone man. Holmgren uses the self-checkout line and slams it home. It's Gilgeous-Alexander on Porter Jr. Great pocket pass into the dunker spot. And the first field goal of the game goes to Chet Holmgren.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Probing against Porter Jr. Holmgren, butter. Does it feel like it's been
offense? He says they like the looks they got. They could do a better job screening. Has another dunk on the other end by Holmgren. They do a better job screening, he said, to get them even better looks, Jonesy.
Great stuff, George. Crowded, double teamed. The pass, Holmgren with the finish. That's 2 times in a row we've seen that action here in the third.
Swing, Hartenstein extra. Shot clock is winding down. The jumper goes for Holmgren. A splash. Tough to get the defense. And they cut it to 4. Holmgren. The Rockets. Chet Holmgren breather on the bid. 35-29. Nothing. Spin by Holmgren. And he lays it in. For FGA. We have under 2 minutes to go. First half. Holmgren. Big finish. I say both teams have not been great today. Off the rim. Caruso flies in.
Here thought he traveled, gets to the rim and lays it home. And Oklahoma City back with it. Steal the inbound pass. Holmgren in transition, flies in there and slams it down. Timeout, Denver. On the other end on Denver, 3 in Oklahoma City. Euro step by Holmgren. And he's able to get that one to go. As here in this frame. Another Denver turnover. Holmgren over Jokic. And the lead is 4 for Oklahoma City. Its largest. Denver's weaving through traffic. Out to Williams. Extra pass. Holmgren wide open. Buries a 3. First triple for Chet Holmgren. It's a 12-point lead for Oklahoma. But that one was good.
Yeah, I think he's feeling pain every time he goes to get that basketball up into the shooting position as OKC knocks down.
Made back to 15. Holmgren with a slam.
One thing Denver's got to be careful of here is just not letting OKC score too quickly.
40 minutes. Holmgren driving, going right at Jokic. Count the basket and a foul. So a chance for...
And that's been the best record in the NBA all season. Holmgren, nice spin move, and the finish. Back out to Caruso. Wallace, alley-oop to Holmgren. Beautiful setup. And Chet Holmgren able to
know when that ball is coming. If I've got space, I'm going to shoot. If I don't, I'm going to drop.
Wallace again. Beautiful pass. Holmgren, the Isaiah Hartenstein. Two guys have been critical in their success. Another nasty. Holmgren very good around the rim as usual. Holmgren goes at Gobert. Stops, turns, shot, got it. For Chet. SGA trying to find his spot. Still finds Holmgren. Easy bucket for Chet Holmgren. But that's what I'm talking about, DB. 3-point range. DiVincenzo took a shot. Casey Wallace, Holmgren. He lines up a 3 and answers right back. First 3-pointer of the game for Holmgren. 9 total points and the lead back to 10. It's deflected by DiVincenzo. Wallace right there to Holmgren. Holmgren with the flush. But they're always ready. Feet inside. Holmgren with a force. Big bucket. Once again goes out his cousin. Well defended. Shot in and out won't go. Holmgren right there. Hanging around.
It's a rebound to create your own.
Hartenstein goes down low. Holmgren. Beautiful little finger roll. The big men finding each other. Now the crowd can sit at least for a few moments. Go off the bounce. Finds Holmgren. Holmgren inside. Beautiful move from Chet Holmgren. He's got 6. Holmgren connects on a 3. 11 points early for Chet Holmgren. He had a big second half in game 1. Said he was in. Holmgren floats it up.
They're sticking with that zone here in the second half. Remember, this is where
by SGA. Here comes Wallace. Alley-oop to Holmgren. Mason Wallace drives. Back for Holmgren. With the stop. Largest lead of the night. Lou Dort on the drive. Finds Holmgren. Holmgren off the glass. Dort holding. Holmgren has it. Holmgren inside. Just lays it up and in. Chet Holmgren. Holmgren left wide open and connects on a 3. Holmgren goes past Gobert on the flush. Beautiful move from Chet Holmgren.
Richard.
Douglas Alexander finds Holmgren. Holmgren fouled. Shot's good. And 1. Chance for a 3-point play. Misses that shot. Rebound Holmgren. Holmgren goes inside off the glass.
When you look, there was 3 guys shifted over.
Holmgren take the 3. Now drives inside the slam. That paint just opened up and an easy 2 for Holmgren. A little out of control, got it back, hangs on, flips it up, count it! Oh, Chet Holmgren falling.
Relocating by Alexander Walker.
Holmgren tries to answer and does. Both teams shooting the 3-ball extremely. Holmgren against Naz Reid, spins, goes inside. Chet Holmgren with the stuff and it's back up to 7. Williams kicks it out.
Holmgren lines it up, nails the three. Chet Holmgren, his second three-pointer. Jalen Williams to the rim, short, but Holmgren right there on the follow.
Get to his spot. He's back over 30 again. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren, good look for three. It's good.
Chet Holmgren from downtown. This is a three-pointer. Won't go. Mason Wallace, another offensive rebound. Holmgren right there on the follow. 19 offensive rebounds for. They went to a good spot. SGA gets inside, kicks it out in the corner. Holmgren nails a three. Holmgren had an excellent game. Tips it to SGA. Ahead to Holmgren. One stride and a stop.
Well, those are the ones, Mike, that have been open all series. The priority.
That's William Wallace. Holmgren goes inside. Throws it down. Williams. Holmgren. Jalen Williams, Dort. Now Wiggins. Holmgren. Open for three. Got it. The entire building is in unison on these chances. Wallace blocked by Reed. Holmgren right there to clean it up. And Holmgren with 18 points.
The same thing for OKC.
Well, another MVP from Canada, like SGA, as Holmgren hits it. Steve Nash.
I'd be so fascinated to see what Anthony Edwards adds to his game in the offseason. As Chet gets another three to go. I think Richard.
Chet Holmgren, nice fake, drives inside, gets in, layup, got it. Holmgren free. Miscommunication defensively that time, and an easy bucket. Smith, Holmgren gets inside, partially blocked, gets his own rebound, back up, and in. Holmgren had a rough first game, quiet first game. Over Alexander, back out Holmgren, fakes, sidestep. The big man can knock down the three, not they say a two-pointer. GA gets inside, kicks it out. Holmgren again lines it up, again knocks it down. That's Holmgren. Holmgren on the attack right from the start. Layup is good. Beautiful drive. 9 straight. Williams. Nice feed, and Holmgren throws it down.
To have one of the best games of your career.
Hartenstein up, and Holmgren with the hammer.
We haven't seen smooth first quarters to start. Yeah, both teams seem like they settle in as the quarter gets going. How early on, you have the free reign to go.
Williams, ball, beautiful pass, and Holmgren inside. So Holmgren and Williams are
defense too often.
Holmgren gets it, pulls up, and Chet Holmgren off to an excellent start.
Come on, this guy is ridiculous.
Rebound deflected, taken by SGA. Caruso his first minutes. Beautiful pass. Holmgren run to the floor. Poor transition defense that time by Indiana, and a 9-point. Jalen Williams, nice feed, and Holmgren the finish and a foul. Boy, Jalen.
Gilgeous-Alexander a minute earlier return.
Holmgren gets free, and Caruso. Oklahoma City has had the lead after the first quarter in all 3 games as Holmgren knocks down his first shot.
Well, the double.
Holmgren, little hesitation, now a drive. What a gorgeous move from a 7-footer using his offhand. Alexander, step back 3, can't get at the ball. Holmgren the rebound, back up and in. Huge offensive rebound, and Rick Carlisle calls timeout. The shot clock at 4. He's got to put it up, puts up the 3. Holmgren right there on another follow. 1-point game with 8.5 to play.
Couple of timely.
Chet Holmgren drives. Oh, puts it up and in. That's a difficult shot with Turner right on top of it. Feeling confident out there. Such a barometer for their success. Holmgren wide open, nails the 3. He has really struggled from 3 in these finals, but down the lane, layup shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, back up and in. Second effort from Chet Holmgren. Williams struggles with it. Holmgren right there on the foul. Guarded by Siakam. Siakam has shown his defensive prowess in these finals, but Holmgren want to move from a 7-footer.
Come on.
In 4 of the first 5 games. Holmgren against Neesmith. Again, Holmgren, nice footwork.
Yeah, but that's Hartenstein.
Struggled in game 6. Holmgren against Siakam, spins, turns, gets the bounce.
Holmgren fakes. Holmgren drives, the floater in the paint is good.
Good looks when we're fast in the action. We're getting good stuff. When we're slow, we're not.
Holmgren, offensive rebound, put back. Thank you, Lee. Alexander double. Finds Holmgren. Holmgren down the three. His first three-pointer. They have struggled mightily.
That was a timeout.